Hey, you Libras. Well, here we go. This is the first series of weeklies for YouTube. And I'm actually quite excited about it. Not like I'm a newbie. I mean, I've been doing the readings for 34 years this summer. Blows my mind. 34 years. And it's exciting. I mean, it is exciting. It's 1990. I walked into the Cozy Flea Bag, we used to call it Cozy Tea Room, and started doing readings. No intention, but I did it. And boy, I'll tell you a big difference between what I look like then and I do now. But you know what? Age is life. It's life. Anyway, I just wanted to welcome you guys. Welcome new subscribers. I hope you do subscribe. Please hit the bell icon, and also please like this video if it resonates and it's something that you really get out of it. You get something out of it, and remember, in your ascendant's Libra, you've got to be watching this as well, because I have a couple friends. One of them, her ascendant is Libra. She has a very complex astrology, but her ascendant is Libra, and you got to know what it is you're doing. You got to know what it is that you're projecting as well, that you don't play around with all that. As a matter of fact, I have two friends that have Libra ascendant. Forgot about the other. So here we go. We're going to take a look at where do we go from here. So we're going to see where we go from here. Okay, Libra. Ooh, what are you sacrificing? You are sacrificing something. You're waiting to sacrifice something. Well, I'm going to give you a little heads up for 1 sec here. First of all, I forgot this. We have lots of time. Pluto's leaving. Pluto's leaving Capricorn, more or less, moving to Aquarius. Gets the hell out of Dodge. It's off of your home sector. It's, thank God, and that includes Libra ascendant, remember. So with you being Libra ascendant, give yourself some time before you jump with a move. You make sure that if you decide to change the home, that may be by necessity, because whatever happens with the home happens with the career, and it equates one another. And of course, Cancer is your house of career. The thing you want to be careful about all that is the fact that Saturn and Pluto are going to conjoin again in the fall. So September 1st through the first week of November, Pluto moves back into Saturn and Capricorn. So we may have some real loose ends and things to tie up. And you don't want out of the blue surprises to happen where you move and you get into it and you don't like it because you raced. Take your time. Know what you want. Do your focus board. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it in a book. Put it online. Well, not online, but for people, but on your phone. Do something with creative visualization, sensing how things really, really, really start to change. All people with Libra and Libra ascendant will go through something about home. That will come up. Now, the other bit of news, which isn't the grooviest, but it is the fact that the South Node is in Libra. So even if your ascendant's Libra, you're still going through the South Node. Now, the South Node inevitably means giving up something. It means that your sacrifice, you're giving up, you're releasing, you're relinquishing in order to move forth. And I don't necessarily know that that's a bad thing. That could be one and the same of what I've spoken about, because these two things are coinciding at the same time. So, you've got the eclipses this spring where Pluto is going to be, will have moved. And then in the fall, when you go through those last eclipses, Pluto will actually be back in Capricorn, back in your house of home. Now, do you move in and it takes a long time for it to be finished? You buy and it's not done yet. It's not going to be done until December the 1st next year. Don't know, but just play around with those dates I've given you, because there's a little bit of that happening. That's already happening now. It's in your mind, and it'll be put into practical action fast as the day is long. It'll happen snap, crackle, pop. So again, caution, no jumping, do your homework. Even if you say, oh, we are, make sure you do. I've had people tell me, oh yeah, we did, and this happened. Well, figure out the builder, figure out what you're doing, know the background, don't jump in for prestige. You make sure you know what you're dealing with. Understand all that. So, first thing you've got here is sacrifice. Interesting that the bottom of the reading is the Lover's card, which is choices passionately. Choices having to agree with another, having to work with another, and right above you, you have the Tower card. So no matter what, the shit's hitting the proverbial. Something in your life has to come to a close. It has to come crashing down. I would say probably the Tower is more you realizing that there's no door in this card. In the player deck, in the deck of cards that I'm using here, You know, this actual artist made it that there is no entrance into the tower. There's no entrance, and people are being thrown from it as this bolt of lightning from the sky. You know, it's just, this is an interesting element. I don't use these cards that often. I just picked these because I thought they'd be fun, and actually a gal gave them to me, and I thought they'd be kind of fun to use. But one of the things that I find interesting is that following this, you have an ability then to really be able to pull your life together. And a lot of stuff's coming. I mean, we're talking a lot of stuff. You're able to really pull things in order. You're feeling as though with all of this disruption. Now, the tower right above could also be something happening. This could be a little bit to do with this deliberation over the movement, because remember I said right from the beginning with my discussion was this element about choices and moving, choices about movement, blah, 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 blah. Then you've got in here a lot happening about environment, wheel of fortune, change of finances, deliberation. Does something happen on an external level? Does something happen with the real estate market? At the same time as you're wanting to move, you're wanting to go through this. Is there natural problems? Is it storms? Do you come up with an unexpected expense? It could be a few things, but what I love about your reading is that you are coming out on top. And your outcome is you in a very strong station. You're very conscientious as well, by the way, because remember, this is affecting a lot of things, this South Node growth into the North Node, which is Aries. And, you know, we all know the history of the North and South Node. The North Node was Mars, and the South Node is that's what I was going to say. Can I speak? The North Node is in Aries, the South Node is in Libra, which is Venus, Mars, the lovers. That's what I wanted to say there. So one of the things that's really quite interesting is the fact that at the same time that you're going through this growth and you're looking toward the North Node and you're trying to understand all these things, which will really have huge effect March, April with that full moon, new moon. Be ready for that. But Pluto leaving this power play in your house of home is a good thing. That is a good thing, I believe. And that could be part of the tower, meaning you don't want to move, too bad you're going to. And it could very well be that things set themselves up to the point where it just happens. Tower could also be building. It could be also renovating. It could be somebody else renovating and infuriating you. All I can tell you is less concern about defense, more openness to change in fortune, change in finance, upgrading, putting yourself into a great station. You know, you've got so many dynamic things in here. I think the big growth in your life, for you being Libra, is the fact that you're going to take better care of yourself, that you're going to feel very sensual. You may make some decisions as well. I want work done. I don't give a damn. I want to look sexy. I want to look fantastic. If Cher can look like that at almost 80, I'm changing what I look like. I've had it. To me, you want to be a little bit careful that you're not repeating history and going back into another situation that you've been dissatisfied with. When we go through the sacrifice of the South Node, it's about a complete life change, my philosophy anyway. And the North Node in Aries is about, what does Aries stand for? Ambition, you know, bust through the door, head first, look out of my way. They can be a bit me first, they can, but in all honesty, they get the job done. So with Libra, sometimes they vacillate, oh, I felt sorry for her, oh, I feel badly, oh, my, whatever. Yep, here's the smallest violin in the world playing for you. Move on. So I would say, if the mind can think it, you can manifest it. So start to manifest the very perfect you. Start to work on that. Start to commit to that. Study creative visualization. You're the second sign I've said this to. Study all of these things, enabling yourself to go forward and take control. Your outcome is very, very good. You know, it's very good. You've got some really, really great elements going forward. This could be as simple as the fact that you take on a place that you want completely rebuilt and redone. That's okay too, as long as you don't get into something and then scream your head off between September 1st and right before Christmas this year, saying that Hunter told me this. And look what you've done. I didn't hold your hand. So, caution, caution, caution. You heard it here first. Now, please subscribe, and please, you know, after that blurb there where I lost myself, please hit the like button. And actually, I will be with you by the weekend with the monthlies for February. Anyway, have a good one, Libra.